Hello, friends and neighbors. I'm a little earlier than what I said it was going to be because it's nice and cool out here. Uh, I'm about 30 minutes ahead of time, but that's okay. If anyone comes in and says anything, uh, cool beans. So I'm hanging out here in the backyard, and I've got a brand new Texas flag because I don't own a American flag hammock. Uh, I don't think I'd ever do an American flag hammock personally. Uh, so it's a beautiful morning. I'm surprised it's actually like 74 degrees here, uh, and I'm just chilling in the backyard. You can probably hear the lawnmowers from the neighbors over there mowing and weed eating. So uh, it's I wanted to talk to folks about several things. Uh, First is the happy 4th of July to everybody. Uh, just kick back and enjoy your 4th. Celebrate Independence Day and, you know, people getting out on the lakes, people hanging, barbecuing, whatever they're doing. Some of them even running 5Ks, 10Ks, and stuff this morning. Uh, I'm in the process of building a hiker hostel. I'm in the design and plan phase right now, uh, and it's going to be moving forward over the next year. I'm gonna be videoing it, and I'll put a series on a new channel. I'm gonna get an additional channel. It's gonna be called the Bearded Groundhog. That will be coming soon, and I will uh, post videos on it as often as I can. I've got a couple of videos already in the can, so to speak. Uh, I just gotta get some edited up on it. I've even got an intro done. I did that back in May uh, on the property and stuff. I'm gonna be going back to the property in September and spending some time there in September, as well as probably in November, uh, and things like that. For people that don't have never built a house or built a property of any kind, they probably do not know. Yeah, you can look at my incomplete uh, storage shed behind me. It's only partially built, but anyway, uh, there's a lot to Hiker Hostel. It's going to have several cabins and a bunkhouse. Uh, I'm gonna. You got to plan ahead. Uh, you know, the first thing that has to happen is where are you going to locate the stuff. Uh, what can you fit where on a piece of property, uh, and that's probably the biggest challenge right there. Then comes putting in the infrastructure. Septic system is one of the first big three. You know, you got septic, you have water, and then you have electricity. So those are the three big ones to start off with. Uh, Oh, I've been doing research on the septic system. In September is when I'll be meeting with a geologist to see exactly how and where I can put septic system in on the property that's going to work best. Uh, and stuff, because you got to stay away from your water wells and other water wells, even from adjacent properties and things like that for drain fields and stuff. I've got a pretty good idea where it's going to go, and things like that. There is an existing one there, but it's a small one. Um, it's not, you know, if I was to use it, it would be getting pumped out every month, uh, and that costs a lot of money. So don't want to be doing that. Uh, then water well. Uh, I do have a creek that runs through there, and the research I've done on that over the last couple of years is some of the people. There's a gentleman that lives there along that same creek. He's been there for more than 20 years, and he said he's never seen it go dry. Uh, there's no records of it ever going dry. It is spring fed by several springs coming out of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. So that, excuse me, that will probably, you know, be a good deal there. I'm thinking of maybe making a ram pump, uh, an aqua ram pump, to fill a tank and pump it up the mountain to a tank, and then have it gravity feed down to it. Hey, it's Loner. Hey, Loner, how's it going? Hey, Joe, man, I've never met you, Joe. I'd like to meet you someday. Uh, I'm in my new Texas flag hammock I picked up at REI the other day. They had them on sale for $37, and I used my dividend. It's not a bad little hammock. It's a great backyard day hammock. Uh, I don't know if I would take it on a whole lot of overnighters. There's not much for. There's some attachment points on it where you could probably put a something on it. It's not a long term hammock. It's a lightweight deal. I mean, you could probably do it for an overnight out at a state park. Anyway, back to, if you got any questions about what I'm planning on doing uh, with the hostel, you know, chime in and I'll try and answer them. Uh, I sent out some notifications last night on Facebook and stuff that I was going to go live. I said I was going to go live at 9. Well, here it is, 8:40. I'm a little early. Uh, I've always been one of those. If you're not 15 minutes there, 15 minutes before you're supposed to be, you're late. But anyway, back to the ram pump. I've got a pretty good idea how I can build that and pump up to a tank. Uh, for those of you who don't know about ram pumps, what they do is they use the power of the water. Electricity needed, uh, and they'll pump its own self up the hill. Uh, okay, yeah, trail days next year would be great. It was an awesome time this time. This hammock is not the easiest one to get comfortable. It's not wide, so you can't really get a decent diagonal on this one. I wouldn't do much sleeping in it, but maybe afternoon naps or something. Uh, but it is very light. Uh, anyway, trail days would be great to go to again next year. Uh, yeah, thanks. Nice hammock it is. It is fun and stuff. Maybe Saline will check in here in a little bit. Maybe Donnie, walk it off. A few other folks that I sent personal notifications to. Uh, even uh, Trevor Rasmussen, I think I'm saying it right. That'd be cool if he'd chime in here. He and for you adventure hiking and hammock guys, he's had a channel for many years, and he was on Naked and Afraid. Oh, I guess last year or year before last, something like that. Uh, he was hiking with that dog. I don't know if it's a husky or a Malamute. I can't remember. It's a cool looking dog. Uh, hey there, Saline. Uh, what's up, guys? But yeah, Loner, I know you got to run because you guys are going to get back on the trail. You're doing the long trail, and I'm jealous. I wish I was up there with you guys because it's like 74 degrees here. That's probably been your high temperature up there in the elevation, even though it is getting into the 80s and 90s up there in the Northeast here this week and stuff. So you guys have fun and hike safe. Uh, yep, Salien's gonna get out and shoot some video. Gonna do some reviews. Cool. I'll be looking forward to seeing some reviews. I want to see that one on that water system you did, Saline, because you didn't cover that in that last video. I'd like to see about that. You know, putting the hose on the smart water bottle. I've thought about that myself and stuff. I want to see, include where you got the stuff so I can see if it's viable for me to make one to where I can get out and use that. Anyway, the got that'll take care of the water. Electricity's not going to be a problem up there in Tennessee. I have to pay for the poles, uh, which is going to be uh, something different because I'm hoping that they'll let me bring. They're only $17 on Amazon. Oh, cool! I'll have to go check out Amazon. I'm an Amazon Prime member, so I should be able to find that. Uh, I'm gonna see if Tennessee Electrical will let me use some poles that I have access to that are free. I'll have to haul them from Texas up to Tennessee. They're fiberglass, so they won't ever rot out, and they're brown and stuff. Uh, hey, you too, Loner, and you guys, if y'all are heading out, man, I'll holler at you, and looking forward to seeing some more videos from you uh, in your second half of the your long trail and stuff. Speaking of the AT, there's been several people that have summited. The first one of them, big note, is Scoutmaster. Followed him from day one. I think I found him from whenever he posted his second video. Um, and I followed him the whole way. And Miss Scoutmaster would do the updates and stuff. That was a hoot and stuff. Some of the other guys are on up there. They're up there getting close to the they're in New York and Vermont area and stuff. Uh, Saline, I'm not exactly sure where Evan is right now. I think they're they may be in Connecticut now or somewhere like that at Handstand uh, and, and stuff. Been enjoying their videos and things as well. Back to the hostel. Uh, it's gonna the electrical won't be a big deal. Uh, I've got to. I was up there in May just before the trail days, and I cleaned up some roads, built some new roads, cleared off the area for my house. Basically, the wife said, "You give me a big, deck that she can sit out there and read her nook and drink her tea in the morning and look at the mountains." She said, "If I got that, you can have anything else you want." So I, I got to do that first. When I get that done, then I have carte blanche to do everything else and stuff. Right now, the plan is 3 cabins. I may just do two to start, and I'm adjusted what I'm going to do with the cabins. Each cabin's going to have its own bathroom. They will not have showers. Well, the Texas one might. I've already got the name for two of them: the Texas and the Oregon Coast. Those are going to be the names of two of those, because I can decorate both of them. I travels over the years to where they'll look real nice. And I got a red bird that's about to attack me. He's down there on the end of the pole. He's, yeah, never mind. He flew away. Okay. Uh, but they'll have a bath. They'll have a toilet and a sink in them. A little mini fridge. A small deck where they can, you know, sit out there and look at the stream, creek, whatever you want to call it. And it'll be above the fire pit, so they could actually sit there and enjoy the fire from the fire pit. That's going to be about 20 yards away, less than 20 yards away, uh, down the hill from them. So if they want to enjoy the fire but just don't want to get around the fire, there you go. Going to build a bunk house. Well, each cabin will have a double bed in it, and uh, they'll be like private, semi-private. Then I'm going to build a bathhouse slash bunkhouse kitchen area so that hikers will be able to cook their own stuff if they want to. Uh, Probably going to make the bunkhouse to where it'll accommodate 6 hikers, maybe 8. Just depends on how well we can squeeze folks in there. Uh, put a kitchen in it and stuff. Oh no, you gotta talk to the wife. The boss has got to come first. I know the feeling. My wife was out picking. I don't know if you can see it. Like tomatoes. We've had cherry tomatoes like crazy. I've already dehydrated 2 batches of them. The green peppers it's just too hot for the green peppers. They're burning up. Uh, oh well. Uh, but then the bunkhouse I'll probably do 2 areas for bunks. So there'll be like 4 bunks in each, or 3 bunks in each, or something like that. No open area, kitchen area, and stuff. And then I'll have some tenting areas. I'm gonna have to clear some tree areas, so there'll be some hammock stuff. Or I might just make a place with some poles for hammocks to hang. I haven't decided yet. I haven't really researched that yet. I'll have to spend some time and see where I can put those for anyone that wants to stay in the hammock and stuff. You've probably already seen, if you watch my channel at all, you've seen some of the pictures of the property. And I've got more coming, thanks to Loner, who was up there with me just before Trail Days. He helped me get some of the footage in the can that I'm going to use whenever I get to doing the series building a hiker hostel. And once again, that's going to be on a new channel. I'm gonna add a channel. It's going to be called the Bearded Groundhog. That will probably start happening around October, November. When I start doing that, you know, there's a lot of things to do to build a hostel and stuff. Oh yeah, I'll make an announcement on this channel about the channel, and I'll put it on Facebook. And I'll probably send out some private messages and things like that. And anybody that wants to come and to my channels and watch that is more than welcome. I really don't care about the comments and stuff. I've never really had any trolls because my channel's not very big and stuff. I might pick some up whenever I start doing that, because I watch some other channels that have been building houses and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to have a hostel too. I'm ready for it myself, loner. Uh, my wife's excited about it, and stuff. Uh, gonna just like I said, I'm in the planning and design stage right now. Uh, most of the planning and design for the hostel itself is done. Right now, I'm working on the uh, the house. Uh, it's going to be a timber frame hybrid. Uh, I'm going to get a company to build most of it, most of the big stuff, just for the speed of getting it done. Uh, I could build it myself, but I'd be up there for 2.5 years building it by myself, and I don't want to waste that kind of time. Uh, excuse me. I'm gonna get it built. It'll be just under 2,000 square feet for my wife, my mother-in-law, and myself, and a couple puppy dogs, maybe a cat to keep the mice away. Because can't have any pet snakes. My mother-in-law will say, nope, not coming with you. She doesn't like snakes. Uh, but, uh, I'd walked Loner through some of it and showed him some of the property and where I was going to locate some things. That'll be in some of the videos. I may do a subsequent video because I think I've changed. I'm not sure. I haven't quite changed my mind on some stuff yet, but I may have to, depending on where I have to locate septic systems and uh, electric and things like that. I may just be forced to do that. So some of it may change longer, some of it may not, but the general gist of where I laid it out for you when we walked up through there. And I want to thank you again for coming up there and hanging out with me. We had a blast. Did some good trail magic for folks and stuff. Let's plan doing that again before trail days next year. Uh, so the week before trail days, we'll go do the same thing. You know, hang out at the cabin, run around doing some trail magic for folks in between the Smokies and uh, you know up there, and I think that I think that would be pretty neat to do again. Uh, got to meet a lot of folks up there and stuff, and I like channels like yours, Sailing, and the Weekend Camper, and those other guys. I like because I like to cook with cast iron too, and stuff. Some of the hammock hangers I hang with here in Texas are real big into that. Actually, the butt bake is this month. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I wish I could. Uh, there's but I got a winter hang there at the end. Oh, when is it? It's in November, just before Thanksgiving. Uh, or no, it may be October. It may be Halloween this year. Because it just when we have it then. But that's the big one where a bunch of folks. We have a couple hundred folks show up for that hang. Uh, I know there's hammock hang group hangs that happen up there in Tennessee. I'd love to get in with those. I want to do some hiking, hammock hanging with you, Saline. You look like you guys have a ball up there and stuff. I want to explore more of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I've only probably done about 20% of that park, and that's nothing. There's like almost 1,000 miles of trails in there, and I've maybe done 150 to 200 miles of trails there in the Smokies and stuff. But yeah, hey, and one thing we could do, Sailing, is because I've got a cabin there right now. It's a one bedroom cabin. It's got a bathroom and a very, very small kitchen, but we could use it to park cars there, and we could take a trip up to Mount Camermer, a 2-day trip or something like that. sometime, and then that way you don't have to worry about where you parking your cars because we could park because it's only 2.5 mile walk from my cabin to the Cosby branch park of the park there and stuff, and we could just take one car up there and park it there and have the there in the park because you park them there and then you go up. I think the Mount Cameron Trail Fire Tower Trail is like 4.5, 5 miles or something like that up there to the the fire tower. Uh, go by Davenport Gap Shelter, and then there's campsites out there too, and then you can drop down over onto the North Carolina or the Carolina side uh, and then come swing back around on the AT and then come back down into the Cosby branch there. There's some good trails there. Some of them though are shared for horses over there. That's there's an area there down there by Davenport where the horseback riding people put in there, and then they'll go hike some of those trails up through there where you share them with the horses. But that's no biggie and stuff. I want to take a time to get up there one summer. Uh, it's over there at Ellicott. That's where the oh gosh, I'll think of it here in a minute. The synchronous fireflies are in Elkmont. I saw those with the Boy Scouts when I took a Boy Scout troop up there to do 50 miles of. Well, we actually did 80 miles, but uh, that was cool to watch those fireflies. It's like being at a rock concert. If you ever get a chance to go, that just happened. It usually happens June-ish, right there. In I can't remember the exact time. There's about a 2 week period there where they come out and do it. It's one of two places in the world that they know that there's that many that come out. I mean, we're talking millions of them, and when they get synced up, it just comes on and off and on and off, and it's just wild. Uh, it, you just can't believe that it's nature doing that. Well, to go hiking up there, I'm in the process of getting my butt moved up there. It's gonna take a little while to get up there, and we can have some fun. I'm ready for it. All right, guys. Oh, well, I forgot to do my hello, friends and neighbors at the beginning, like I normally do. Goodbye, friends and neighbors.